Hi, I'm Sick Jim, and while I'm trying to think about what I was going to talk about today in my video, I realized that everybody's talking about the big game, and I wanted to let people know who I'm rooting for in the big game. Turns out I'm rooting for nobody. I hate everybody involved. Yeah, I really hate hand egg. I don't even call it football. I call it hand egg because that's what it is. And they chose the absolute dumbest name they could possibly think of for this dumb sport and came up with the worst name possible. I mean, you could think and write down names for it for an hours and hours, and you would never, ever come up with a worse name than football. I've proved it mathematically. It's not possible to make a worse name. But there's a whole bunch of reasons why I think your sport is dumb and gay. And one of them is, the fact that there's like less than 30 minutes of playtime for an over 4 hour game. Your sport is more commercial than sport. That's one of the reasons why it's gay. The other reason it's gay is because you the freaking name. You don't use your feet, you use your hands. And it's not a ball, it's an egg. If you're wondering what sports I think are way better, I started in Wacky Smashy, which is also called Kendo, and then I moved on to Swishy Pokey, which is also called fencing. And those are the greatest sports because I've always been wondering when someone tried to get me to play football in the past, why can't we simply stab the other team and then we can take the ball into the end zone as many times as we want? That's what we should be training for.